I'm standing here with my husband Rod in front of our home at 2239 Secord Road in Sudbury. Rod and I purchased this home July 4th, 2004. And we lived in this home for 2 years. In 2007, they started to build and blast for a bypass across the highway from us. And we started to experience damage. We felt the effects of the blasting that was going on. And for 3 years, it caused damage to our home. We made a claim. We put in a claim and a call to our insurance company, which is Pembridge, and they told us that if the damage was caused by the blasting, then we should seek after them. So my husband and I started to do that. We started to try to contact the people responsible, and we have gotten nowhere. By 2009, our home and our garage was completely destroyed. The well was damaged, our furnace was damaged, we had electrical issues going on that we brought to the attention of our insurance company, and an engineer that came out to inspect the home. They saw the damage, no doubt, but they just were not accepting responsibility. My husband and I were told that we had one of the best policies that Pembridge carried and that we shouldn't have had a problem. However, they refused to cover us. The blasting started in 2007 and it ended in 2009. And in 2012, Rod and I lost our home to a fire that was caused electrically. We've been homeless since 2012. We lived without any problems in our home up until the blasting started. When we started to show the people the damage the blasting had caused to our home, they started to tell us that it was frost damage. They never did a pre-blast inspection of our home. In fact, they came to do an inspection approximately 3 months after the blasting began in our area. An engineer of 17 years claimed that the ceramic floor downstairs in our house showed no signs of damage. There is no ceramic flooring in our home. It's all linoleum floor. I think that that engineer has been discredited, clearly. It's also funny that none of the engineers wanted to step up to the plate to say that the damage was done by blasting, and that was because they claimed that they were paid by the insurance companies. This doesn't intimidate us though, because we know and God knows what has happened here. Through a town meeting, it was discovered that the blasting companies had tampered with video recordings that they had done on our property, not just our property, but their property as well. We're not the only people in the neighborhood that suffered from all of this. It was told to us from an engineer who came to assess the damage in our home that they told us they were paid by insurance companies, and sorry that he couldn't help us. When Rod and I lost our home, our children and our grandchildren also became homeless. We have been paying our mortgage on this home for 2.5 years, and financially we are becoming drained. I'm aware that people in the area have been paid for some of the damages that were caused by this blasting project. One of the contractors that were responsible for this project has made an offer to us, and I feel that's an admission of responsibility. However, our home has been completely damaged and destroyed, and the amount of our damages is substantial. Because we feel that this whole situation is corrupt, we're reaching out to anyone who may be able to and willing to be of any support in any way you can. We're going to resort to a crowdfunding resource, and we would appreciate anyone who might be able to help us through. We've been homeowners for approximately 25 years and have always had good insurance coverage. The Royal Bank of Canada is our mortgage holder, and they are denying our mortgage insurance. when we put our claim in with Pembridge Insurance, they ignored the claim and said we had to pursue the blasting company and get them to pay. We have been fighting this outrageous battle and no one's stepping up to rectify the situation. We have come to the end of our rope. When we lost our home as a result of the Highway 69 project, our whole life got turned upside down. This project may have made our highways better and safer. Because there was no pre-blast inspection of our home at all, the evidence that the insurance company and engineers are using against us is actually after the fact. In fact, one engineer refers to ceramic tile flooring not being damaged, and we do not have ceramic flooring in our home. It's been told to us that Curruption has never paid out damage claims in years of being in business, so you can imagine what kind of people they are that does this kind of thing to others. They've destroyed our home without remorse, and it has been through 2.5 years, and Rod and I have moved 6 times. I've had a lot of time to ponder exactly what has taken place here. The corruption and the disgusting things that are going on here is just absurd. The lawyers, the insurance companies, the engineers, and the multi-billion-dollar contracting companies are doing horribly corrupt things to people. We need to step up and take our rights back. Rod and I have paid insurance for 27 years, and it is just terrible what all the people are trying to do to us. The only one that has kept us through all this corruption is God. Thank God we are believers. We will stand on His word alone, and so He will prevail. As for the lawyers, insurance companies, and engineers and blasters, you all need to step up and do the right thing. If our home was in fact destroyed by frost, wouldn't it be true that every home up north and in our community would eventually be destroyed?
So